This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Our World is Ended. In the last episode, we discussed what to do with the duel with Natsumi. Dueled. Natsumi won due to her power of will. However, it looks like Haruno is a sad or bad loser because she's breaking the game and the balancer is taking place. So someone's data is going to get erased. Someone's going to have to cap a bitch. Let's find out what happens today. I'm saving Yuno's data by overwriting the data already there, so my own data is gradually being lost. It looks like Rain is gonna die for realsies this time. This time, it's for reals. Not even Akasha can save the data of two whole people. You're overwriting your own data? But that's just... I mean, she's already dead for all intents and purposes, so, I mean, this is to save a real person, so... See, she's a much better person than you are, Natsumi-san. So you can just calm down. Oh, so the static was caused by overwriting her own memory data with Unisan's data. But backing up Unisan's data, Reina-san loses her own, which makes her unable to keep her virtual personality together. But what will happen to you when Yuna's data is backed up? Will you disappear? ... Reina-san smiles and says nothing, but it's clear that Sana-san got it right. Just stop backing her up for now. There has to be another way. There isn't. I used all the rights I had to simulate all our options. This is the only and the best method. But if you do that, you'll... Don't make that face, and it's not like I'll disappear right away. But you will. I could stay around like this for as long as my data is within Akashic's memory. If Unisan's data is backed up and protected, it will be deleted by the balancer program. But to back up Unisan's data, Reina-san's data has to be overwritten, which means our virtual personality data would vanish. We just were told that. We didn't need a refresh. God damn it. It seems like there's no other way for both to end up fine. Ugh. Man, you can tell I've been playing this game way too long, or game, quote unquote. You can tell I've been reading this VN for too long. I'm starting to get like annoyed at the littlest things now, even though I should just accept it and go on. But sorry, folks. I'll probably still do this a few more times for the game, for the story ends. Reina will disappear if we say Yuno, but you don't want that. I can choose. Tatiana is all teary now. There's no other way? This is quite a difficult problem. I can't sacrifice Ichirei for Yuno's sake. I can't ban her either. But she's your sister. You should totally go all balls in to Yuno's sake. Ichirei, Yuno. Everyone's conflicted about this, myself included. Suddenly my eyes meet Renaissance. ... She gives me a peaceful smile. I don't sense a hint of hesitation or worry in it. I can't help but wonder how she can make that face in this situation. I mean, her existence about to end. Well, she'll die twice, I guess. But then I realized her true intention. That's time for me to lead the way as their director. Let's save Unisan! Huh? Reiji. Though they're surprised by my decision, no one argues against it. They probably thought the same thing I did. They just didn't have the resolve to act on it. And I'm the playing character? I know that Reina-san was irreplaceable to you all, but the Unisan is irreplaceable to us right now. That makes the answer really simple. We'll pick the present over the past. After all, that's the same as picking the future. No one argues with that. Natsumi-san turns to Reina-san. She looks like she's about to cry. Sorry, Ichirei. Reiji is right. Right now, the real life Yuno is way more important to us. That's why we can't choose you. Only who only exists in our memories. Everyone else looks down in sadness. This decision surely hurts them. Yeah, I know. That's the correct answer. Don't worry about it. Not necessarily the correct answer. It's probably the better answer, but it's not the correct answer. Correct means that there's clearly a... Well, I guess that's subjective in this case. Anyway, that's a good decision, Reiji-kun. I believe you would say that. Man, too bad there wasn't a choice to choose the other way just to be now let's say Reina-san. Everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, we'd still do it anyway, but everyone just gets pissed off at me. Though overcome by the stack, she still smiles. The backup should be done soon. Leave the protection to me, but don't think that would be the end of it. By that you mean that Yuno won't be back as long as we do something about as long as we don't do something about Arona. Even if her data is backed up, there's no point in it. If she herself doesn't accept it, worst case scenario, we'll lose both Reina-san and Unisan. Yes, so our friend with Casey became the last boss. Let's go save her. Guys, it's judgment time. The fuck? Following his words, we all ran towards Haruna-san. Okay, what are we gonna do to her? We'll save you right now. Haruna-san goes straight ahead. Shut up, I'm not Yuno. Whoa, bro! Haruna-san's voice creates a shockwave but blows him away backwards. Yeah! Even W.O.R.L.D is caught up in it. Haruna-san's shockwave just keeps blowing us all away. Phrasing. She rampages, ignoring the laws of the world. This overwhelming power makes us unable to draw close. Reina-san, you can't do anything to stop her. Oh, that was Reiji. I don't know why. Reina-san, can you do anything to stop her? I turn to Reina-san, standing behind us. She's creating a backup of Yuna-san's data. She shakes her head. Sorry, I can't control Haruna with my current administrative power. She's currently doing her best to keep Yuna's mind from coming back. Her heart is completely closed off. It's a negative emotion strong enough to bend this world. I can't do anything against it. She hangs her head regretfully. I can't think of any way to stop Haruna-san either. While all this is happening, the horizon starts lighting up. Crap, it's almost time! Our Wari-san crawling on the sand starts panicking. Looks like the damage from the sand keeps him from standing up. Damage? Or Aruka-san, Asana-san, Tatiana are all lying on the sand too. Uh-oh. Zeros and ones, baby. Overcome by the static, Reina-san is no longer able to move either. The only one who's standing are me and Natsumi-san. Great, Natsumi-san's an important character. Woo, really don't want that. Haruna-san looks at me with a slightly off smile. Reiji-kun, you're the only one I won't hurt. In fact, I'll do something really nice to you. I can't wait. Ugh. If she's Yandere, I don't even want to think about what's going to happen. She then looks at Natsumi-san with nothing but intense hatred. But you, Natsumi Yuki, you're an eyesore. Collapse already. Haruna-san attacks Natsumi-san with a shockwave. Natsumi-san! I jump in front of her. Ugh! It hits me head on, blowing my body away. As a result, I protect Nami-san. But damn, does it still hurt? I don't think I'll be able to move for a while. Reiji, why? Natsumi-san runs to me, raising my head. As a man, I really enjoy the situation, but I just focus on telling her what I have to. You are the one who understands her the best. Wait, wait, shouldn't that be your sister? Man, this is definitely should have been a family story, not friends, but whatever. You are the only one who can bring Asana back. Man, I feel bad for Asana, really. Let her hear your voice. Reggie. She hesitates for a moment, then nods. Okay, leave it to me. She leaves me to lie, stands up to face Haruna-san. Why? Why do you cover for her, Reiji-kun? It's not my fault. It's not. Quit it already. I had enough of this farce. My life is a fart. I'm telling you that I'm not Yuno. I'm the one who's had enough of this. Don't make me repeat myself. She releases another shockwave. Yeah. Natsumi-san grits her teeth and does best to stay standing. I'll say it as many times as I have to. You're Yuno. Shut up. You're in the way. You're a nuisance. Yeah, we've seen this trope before in many anime stories. I wonder how it's going to end. Multiple shockwaves attack Natsumi-san, but she still keeps standing. Somehow, even though it knocked all of us out on our asses, why not her? I don't know. No, it's probably the whole force of will thing or whatever. They easily blow away not only me, but a Wari-san and a Aruka-san as well. How can Natsumi-san bear them? I instantly find the answer to that question. This virtual world's phenomena is affected by the strength of will and strong emotions. In other words, those things can create miracles. Pfft, okay. Natsumi-san's will to awaken Yuno-san gives her the strength to bear the shockwaves. Just fall. Just collapse already. Fall. Please fall. Just accept me already. You should accept her. Don't jerk around. You want us to accept you. You're the one who's having the most trouble accepting yourself. Calling the kettle black, baby. Who can accept you if you yourself don't? I don't want it. Nothing will change if I say you know. I want to get mad, be selfish, badmouth people, complain, hold a grudge, and become jealous. I don't know. I feel those are reasonable. I want to do all that. I had enough of Yuno, who can only just smile. If you want to do something, then just do it. Can't get mad. Can't be selfish. Can only just smile. Who's the one who decided all that? Who pushed you into being that way? You are. It was all you, wasn't it? Don't act like a victim after confining yourself to such a role. What? Haruna-san has less speeches, mostly because Natsumi-san just told the truth. Guys, it's kind of weird how a character who has so many flaws herself, or telling this one character has so many flaws, yet she hasn't completely accepted all her flaws. Yet, yeah, whatever. She then sighs and makes a softer expression. Well, I can't really act like I'm any better. Hey, alright, maybe the game understands my reasoning when it comes to certain things. She laughs in self-derision. Natsumi Yuki, the chaotic artist bearing the 7 sins? Huh, what the hell? I can't live if I don't draw. Yeah, as if. I don't need friends or anyone dear to me. I can live just by myself. I have to have ambition and pride as a pro. I have to keep Ichirei's will alive. Ah, that's so stupid and ridiculous. It's almost pitiful, right? She laughs off her ambition as a pro and her intention to carry Renaissance with will alive, both things that she was really hung up on. Yes, that's all just roleplay. It's a decoration so I can act it out better. It's a falsehood to enliven my cowardly real self. I know all that's better than anyone. But if I don't cling to something like that, I'd be too weak, anxious, and lonely to do anything. Can you blame me? Well, then do something about it. Who said that you had to act like that? She exposed herself to the world and shows the weakness that she always hid from us. But Yuna, you're the one who taught me just how meaningless those things are. And yet, you taught her that thing that before this whole incident you yelled at each other about... whatever. And just look at you now. Why are you like this? Don't disappoint me like this. If you want to change, then go ahead and do it. Throw away this side of you. It's too shallow. Instead, just spare yourself to someone to cry. Well, you better change after this, Natsumi-san, or we're going to have some words. Show your true self for once. Cry out for yourself for once. You know, reach out for the truth. I really wish I was playing Persona 4 right now. Yes, it feels good. It was fulfilling, reassuring, and made me happy. You try it too. If you don't have the courage to do something that simple, then just cower here for the rest of your life. God damn, this seems like it's going around in circles. Shut up! Shut up! Don't talk like you know me. Don't pretend that you do. Don't act so big when you don't know anything about me. I know you. I know you too well. I know everything about you. I watch you every day. We're together like all the time. Like we know each other like really well. Like if we want to do, kissing and stuff. I mean, you cowardly shy, lacking in confidence, a crybaby hates losing, a little girl quick to turn jealous, a considerate helper who's always looking out for other people. A spoiled spineless show-off who's all talk. You say you want to die, but you don't even have the courage to do it. But she did try to do it before. Maybe not this Arona, but Yuna did, so... You want to change, but don't... God, her voice is starting to become obnoxious. Jesus Christ. You're like me in so many ways. You're so half-baked that feels like you're my other half. That's what you are. That's Yuna Hayase. Hayase, I know that well. You have to understand it too. Oh, good Lord. I'm going to need to take a break from recording after this if I'm starting to get irritated so easily now. Natsumi-san assaults Aruna-san with a barrage of words, raining around, able to talk back. Give her back, give her back, give her back. You're just one of us and I love her a lot. Give her back, my first precious friend. First friend? You are sad indeed, and you call Asano sad. Come on, call me Nachan again. She tears up. That's not an order, but a plea, straight from the heart. God, I'm kind of glad I keep clicking for this really quickly. Ugh. Haruna-san places her hand on her head and screams, then bursts into light. Oh, my vision is drowned in white, and the light eventually abates. It's a naked Yuna. Oh, no, everything's back to normal. Hooray. Haruna-san is standing on the silent beach. Doesn't sound silent with the waves going on. I hope she'd have returned to Yuna-san, but the hope is now gone. I start feeling down when... I notice that she's crying. I'm sorry, I'm a coward. Sorry I'm such a crybaby. Sorry I'm so spoiled. Sorry I'm so selfish. Sorry I get mad, jealous, sad, betray expectations. I can't smile all the time. Is it okay if I'm like this? Am I really okay? Can I be like this? Can I stay with everyone? Sorry, folks. I don't know what got over me. Though she looks like Haruna-san, her aura and tone is back to Yuna-san. Natsumi-san responds to her with a gentle smile. This is where you belong, right? I won't let you go anywhere else, so come back before I change my mind. Okay. Haruna-san takes a step forward, then starts running, and then she trips in the sand. Wow, that almost makes you want to... that picture there almost makes you want to, press their heads together, in lovable Yuri fashion. I mean, as friends. They're good friends. Haruna-san jumps into Natsumi-san's chest. The former just opens up and cries, while the latter accepts all of her with a painful expression on her face. I'm sorry. I always was really afraid of letting everyone, especially you, know the real me. I mean, I really hate myself, so I thought everyone else would hate me too. Well, I do hate you. I'm a crybaby, a coward. I get mad easily. I'm really selfish. I really hate that. But it's really hard to live while lying. It's unbearable. It's sad. Not to mention that lying just made me hate myself even more. I just didn't know what to do anymore. Urina-san cries and pours her heart out. Ugh, who'd blame me for that? I mean, it's the real you, right? This is just fine. Oh, it's how you should be. Ooh, sorry. This is really boring. So I finally made the real you, huh? You're such a helpless girl. I guess it goes for the both of us. Yes, can you all, like, leave now? Man, I'm just being such a bitch today. Yeah, you're completely right. We're hopeless. We're helplessly hopeless. You know, I'm not Tsuneyuki. I'm helpless. I show off who puts on airs in a chaotic, ordinary illustrator. Could you be my friend? Natsumi-san's straightforward words make Yuna-san show a smile through to her tears. Na-chan! Eventually, her long black hair becomes sky-colored and short. Oh, I like the black hair version of her. Dang it! I'm Yuno Hayase. I'm awkward and obstinate crybaby. I'm a really hopeless ordinary high school girl. Ordinary, my ass. Can I be your friend? I'll allow it. You airhead. Natsumi-san's tone is one of the usual sting. It's full of love. It's full of love. I have to say, it's really amazing how you held it in until you got this bad. You really are a dummy. You're a huge airhead. Jesus Christ, can we get on with it? Oh, I don't know. Do women actually act like this, like, in emotional situations? I feel like even in drama I've watched, it never got this obnoxious. But, awkwardly yet gently, Natsumi-san hugs Yuna-san and buries her face in her hair. Your sky blue hair really is wonderful. I like it. Well, it's my treasure after all. Yuna-san smiles with tears in her eyes. The smile is genuine, really like her. Lee, are we done? Can we get on with it? What a relief. Yuno and Haruto's personalities are merged, and the data is stabilized. This takes care of that. Oh yeah, time to get rid of you too, finally. Reina-san is on the verge of vanishing into static. Ichire. Upon noticing that Natsumi-san lets go of Yuna-san, and then she falls to sand with a burnt. That'd be funny. It runs to Reina-san. Reina-san. Wait, Asana-san stops Yuna-san from going at Natsumi-san. But they just had a moment. Someone else needs a moment. Now, sis, let them spend their last moments together alone. You can allow that much, right? Yeah. So wait, I mean, everyone knows that they had the most relationship, but seriously, she was friends with all of them. It's like in that scene from Patch Adams or whatever, where this one person's dying of cancer or whatever. Patch Adams comes into the scene, and they're saying their goodbyes, and then the parents leave the room, so like Patch and the patient can have last words. I'm like, no, you can have the last words with him, but like he's there when he dies. Shouldn't it be the family should be there? Whatever. Anyway, Yuna-san nods with a sad expression. Natsumi-san and Reina-san are looking out into the sunrise over the sea. We're watching them from a short distance away. I don't know what they're talking about, but I feel like I want them to talk until we're pulled back into reality. After all, this might be the end. Once done with their exchange, Natsumi-san and Reina-san both come to us. Natsumi-san is biting her lip, trying to keep herself from crying. She probably wants to see Reina-san with a smile. This is the real goodbye. Finally. With the data in Akashic memory is reset, I won't be able to return to what I am. Reina-san's memory day was overwritten by Yuna-san, so it'll be impossible to restore it. Once we leave this world, we will never see her again. Her body is becoming more transparent as we speak. It's clear that she'll vanish soon. Reina-san, you have an eye that sees people the way they really are. Use it to look at yourself from now on. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks, Reina-san. I'm glad I got to see you all one last time. This gives me a chance to say goodbye to you, and I got to see you all reunited. While she speaks with a bright smile, the others are looking at her with complex expressions. Hey, don't make those faces. Gloominess doesn't suit Judgment 7. She takes a deep breath and then smiles again. But isn't gloominess and sadness a part of the human emotion? You need to have it, so... Anyway, it wasn't for long, but I'm glad I got to be together with you all. Thank you for everything. Goodbye, error not found. Or memory not found, memory deleted. Oh, I couldn't help myself. With those words as her last, Reina-san becomes light and vanishes. do 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 do. The particles melt into emptiness like she was never there. We're the only ones left on the beach. We silently stand in place. I'm sure that most of us are overcome by a profound loss of sense of sadness. Even I feel that way. The others might be feeling many times worse. Even so, they clench their teeth and see her off. They're doing their best to face reality. Eventually, the world is overcome by white light. Looks like it's time. Alright, let's go back to our world. Yay! When the light drowns us, our unconsciousness ends. We were woken up by guys. I'm woken by the feeling of someone shaking me. I'm kind of dizzy, but I instantly understand the situation. I see, so we're back. A dinosaur's tale. I take off my NWG. NWG, yo? Just as we expected, Yoko-san and Miyabi-san are in our room. Clearly, they were the ones who woke us up. Are you alright? What were you even doing? Yoko-san looks worried. At me, all worried. You didn't respond, so we were pretty worried. And you were all wearing the gungas too. It's all like you were actually connected to a Kashik. Not like that could happen. Looks like now Miyabi-san knew the backdoor program in my NWG that allows us to access Akashic. Did you fall asleep while testing your new game? I guess you could say that. It's almost like this whole episode was pointless, except for the whole... It would have been pointless if... I mean, obviously it wasn't, but it almost feels pointless to me, except for Reina dying, or Reina's memory being deleted. It almost felt pointless. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, the person got their story arc and everything, but... Man, I guess I've been playing this too long. Well, doesn't feel like explaining, so he just goes with her assumption. We all play along too. Whoa, a game that's boring enough to make you all fall asleep during testing. Isn't that pretty bad? Sure, you shouldn't make it more fun. Whew. Uh-oh. Sorry. Now that's just rude. Oh, I had a good time playing it, right, Juno? Yeah, you're right. I had a great time, Na-chan. The way they look at each other and smile makes clear just how close they two are now. So you guys gonna have lesbian sex in the next room? Please do it. It'd make this game more interesting. Huh. I'll just state that we all went according to the 7-star revelations. I'm a bit upset I didn't get to do much. That's true. Yeah, and Asana didn't get to do much either, even though she's the sister. That was kind of fucked up, wasn't it, game? I guess I was pretty useless too. But saying Sumi did pretty much everything important. Though I guess all well that ends well. Yeah, she did really important. It's almost like the game wants her to be the main female character, even though we don't care about that. I'm so tired. I feel like I just both just woke up and did an all-nighter. Maybe I chose the path of Natsumi as the focus, like somewhere down the line. I still haven't like gone through the code or anything like that to figure, or looked at many guides, because I still want this to be like a, first-hand experience for me to figure it out by the end. But as we all give our opinions on what happened, everyone looks at me. Why is everyone looking at me? Is my penis out? Find out next time in the next episode. Our world is ended. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.